Hey guys, and welcome to my new guide for Aatrox. In this guide, I will teach you guys the combos for Aatrox, the best runes and builds, the skill order, and summoner spells, as well as an entire educational gameplay where I teach the entire early game, the mid game, and also the late game. Now let's get started with the runes first. The first and main rune page for Aatrox is Conquer, Triumph, Haste with Last Stand. Conquer is easily the best as it can easily be stacked, and Haste improves cooldown on your abilities, allowing you to use them a lot more. The second rune page is Elect Sudden Grizzly into Ultimate. This is the new meta rune page for Aatrox, and it works surprisingly well. I highly recommend this page for burst and much better short trades. The next one is Bone Plating with Overgrowth in the second page. Overgrowth allows you to scale, and Bone Plating is always used to counter melee matchups. The fourth rune page is Overgrowth with Second Wind. Second Wind allows you to heal every time you get hit, which makes it super strong versus ranged matchups. We've also got Revitalize instead of Overgrowth. If you prefer a bit more sustain, I highly recommend this one instead. For the bonus stats, you always take 2 points into Adaptive and 1 point into HP Scaling. You can, however, also go 1 point into attack speed if you like. This will make the champion feel slightly better to control. Next, we'll talk about the builds. For the starter items, you always want to take a Dorn Shield versus ranged matchups, otherwise you always take a Dorn's Blade instead. For the boots, Lucidity is best for snowballing easy games, Steel Caps is used to counter heavy AT enemy teams, and Mercs is always used versus heavy AP and also heavy CC. For the builds, Eclipse, Profane Hydra, Sundered Sky into Shojin and Sterk's Gauge is fantastic for high damage and specifically wave clear. This build is meant for snowballing only as you will have very little HP early on. The second build is Shojin, Cyclosaur Grudge into Sundered Sky and Sterk's Gauge. This is the new meta build for Aatrox, which is often combined with the Elect page. This is absolutely the maximum damage build you can go for snowballing. The third build is Eclipse, Blackleaver, Sundered Sky into Shojin and Sterk's Gauge. This is easily the best build you can go for if you play against a very tanky enemy team comp thanks to the Blackleaver. The fourth build is Eclipse, Sundered Sky, Death Stance into Shojin and Guardian's Angel. You want to take this item set versus heavy AD. The fifth build is Eclipse, Sundered Sky, Maw into Shojin and Spear Visage. I only recommend going for this build if you run versus heavy AP. You've also got Axe and Bramble. These items are great options if you need to counter and reduce the healing on the enemy team. I've also made sure to add all these builds into one entire item set, and I've shared it on my Discord server. Make sure to check it out after the video. For the skill order, you always want to max out your Q first, then your E, and then your W. For the summoner spells, you always want to take TP with Flash every single game. You can also go Ignite with Flash, and then you can use that for snowballing easy matchups. Let's talk about the combos for Aatrox next. The first combo is E Auto E combo. Aatrox E works as an auto attack reset, and it's very important you use this in the early game as much as you can, so that you can maximize your damage in the early game. The second combo is the EW combo. This combo is obviously very easy to do, and it's also a very important one. This combo is good for chasing, and it allows you to hit your next Q very easily. The third combo is the third Q Flash combo. This is a combo you'll most likely use every single game. Flash allows you to reposition your Q, which makes it completely unpredictable, and it allows you to hit your Q in the center very easily. The fourth combo is the Q1W into Q2E auto combo. This is a great combo to set up an entire all-in fight. It looks really hard to do, but it's one you'll actually learn very fast, and it's really not that difficult. Now let's get into an entire educational gameplay, and I'll teach you guys exactly how to play the early game for Aatrox as well as the mid game and the late game. Alright guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today once again playing some Aatrox top lane. We're running into the Garen matchup today, which is a really good one. And for runes, we've got the Conquer page, we've got Triumph for this one, we've got Haste, we've got Last Stand, we've got Bone Plating for the matchup, and then we're also running Overgrowth for the scaling. You could also go to Revitalize, but not needed here. Also got a D-Blade because if we're running into a melee matchup, it's not really like any chance for Garen to like poke me consistently, so Bone Plating is going to do Bone Plating, having D-Blade, all that stuff's going to work really well. Alright, so with Aatrox, you have to think in a very specific way, right? So Garen is the type of champion that must like all in forward in order to do damage. So one really good way to play Aatrox is to kind of think like you are a ranged character. Really simple like mindset behind it. think I might take this, possibly. Okay. I was trying to do like the auto E-auto. I think he'll live. Yeah. He lived. I basically went through my entire spells. Whatever. It's okay. So, the best advice I can give if you're playing Aatrox top lane is that when you get into like a close fight like this and you want to like maximize the damage output, you should absolutely try and do like an auto E-auto so you can deal the most damage possible, especially like during the early game. Let's go back here. We might not have killed the Garen, but the wave is still getting under tower and it's going to bounce into my direction right now, so it's still somewhat decent. Alright, let's make it back. This is really good because Garen lost pretty much like half the wave under tower and the wave is now bouncing in my direction. I should be able to catch up on the wave around here. We'll see. Yep. Exactly like I predicted. They got a Briar top side currently. I'm gonna save up my Q for the cannon. Just in case. Yeah, there you go. Another really piece of very useful advice I can give for playing the champ is to hit your Q based off of where he's gonna farm. So if you feel like you've got a lot of trouble like farming, if you feel like you've got a lot of trouble like hitting your Q on your opponent, it's probably because you're not planning out your Qs very well. So whenever Garen's gonna try and farm, so let's say he wants to take a last hit, that's specifically where you're gonna drop the Q down. That way you can be very consistent. So here, for example, you went for the last hit, you drop the Q. Here, he goes for the last hit, boom, you go for the Q again. And this is what you do consistently, okay? It's the way how you plan out your Qs to hit your Qs more frequently. Okay, so let me showcase you once again. He's probably not going to move forward, by the way. Just so you know. Ooh, I've still got my E2. Okay, it's going to live. That's fine. Because either he's going to go back to base now and get his HP back, or he's going to stay and then be at risk, right? Only problem is that Garen is a champion that heals if he doesn't stay in combat. So we're going to have to do our absolute best we can to hopefully do some damage to reset that passive. Okay, so we reset the passive, we also take damage in return. Missed my W. So the passive is being procced right now. Yeah, that should be it. Nice. So the way how you counter Garen is simply stay in combat. That's how you beat Garen once he's low HP. If you don't fight Garen, he will heal back from the passive, and he does that really fast. Again, using auto E-auto. We've got a plate right now. I'm gonna go back here. Okay, so first things first. What we're gonna buy is going to be Eclipse. Let's go for this. Now, you might be very curious, why do I not buy Warhammer when I can? Very simple, actually. When you buy Eclipse, you have these three components, right? If you build Warhammer, you could, in theory, go for Longsword, and then you'll have a total of 30 AD. Downside is that you need 875 for pickaxe. So what do? Is I just buy pickaxe. I lose my cannon. No problem, man. But anyway, I buy the pickaxe. I buy an extra longsword, which gives me more value, gives me more damage. And then I still have the other longsword, which I had before. So we basically have even more damage. Really nice. Yeah, we are trying to be very smart around buying these items so that we can get more damage out of the value. Ooh. Wait. I can press my R right here. Okay, I think I can probably die from under tower. Again, we need to force the wave in here because he's healing from the passive, and we don't want him to reset either. Yeah, well, that Garen is done. He can't play. He can't really play. He can't farm under tower because whenever he goes under tower and he tries to take the last hit, that's precisely where I'm going to drop my Q down every single time. So either he's going to stay there and heal from the passive and take like no farm, or he's going to try and take it or even try and fight me. Either way, it's pretty unplayable for him now. My lead is becoming too big. I think I might just let these three stay here. I'm going to go back. I could maybe stay for... I could maybe stay for Eclipse, because I need like 200. It's not really that much. I'm walking away. I'm not going for an auto, because he actually wins if he goes in. I'm going to stay outside range. I'm just going to try and drop a Q down whenever I can right now. Since like Briar is on top lane. I'm just farming for Eclipse now. We can play really slowly. Walking away because I don't want to get eaten by him. And we got him. I've got my ult in like 2 seconds. He's dead. Yeah. Really good. And we go back here. So now we have Eclipse. This is a super, super strong item on Aatrox. I really encourage you guys to build this consistently as much as you can. That's like a different variety of reasons to why you would want to do this. We're going to go into Profane Hydra right now. There's a lot of different reasons to why you want to buy Eclipse. Most importantly, the stats are really good, but most importantly, it's the effect itself. If you go for a trade and you know, even just a small trade, you do like an auto Q, you can proc this item. You can get a shield every single time. Most champions will lose once you buy this item. Hey Gath, thank you for the sub gift, man. Thank you for sub gifting and supporting me. Thank you, man. Let's see here. Again, we're just going to try and force him. We don't have any vision right now. We have like 20 seconds on my trinket. But we can play aggressive. Because I'm very fed right now. Pick up the rose, why not? Ooh, I just needed to hit it one time and we would get him. Oh. Can't afford to let that happen. Whoops, I was trying to E forward, my bad. Taking some damage, but I also don't really care that much.
An enemy has been slain.
Using the E for the auto tech reset. Yeah, that Garen's done. For another one. Briar's apparently here looking for a fight. I cannot believe that. Oh. He's trying to farm with his E? He's trying to dodge my Qs. He tried taking it with his E. Okay, let's try again. I think I might just back here. I'd like to try and fight the the Garum, but it's better if I go away. Let's go for the this. Let's go for the Lucidity. And then we're gonna run back to the lane. Nice. This is definitely a match where I would highly encourage going for Profane Hydra. Like, I know that my teammates are having a very bad game, okay? But if I go Profane Hydra in a winning lane like this, I can push my league super hard. Oh, wait, what? Gone for free. Let's shove this out. Let's take the tower. Very good. The entire tower is mine. Okay, let's go to the jungle. See whatever we can find here. Try and get the camps as well, because I've got such a massive lead over my opponent that even if Briar like walks him top set right now for the jungle camps, I could probably 1v2 like very easily. Wait, I'm gonna wait before casting R. Yep, and we get them both. Jump across here. And we got it. I'm just gonna force it too, because the other people died before. Oh, it gets stolen away. Okay, whatever, I guess. Yeah, I need like 170. Very good. 70 gold, then I'm definitely more than happy. Now we go back. Okay, 2 items already. We're 15 minutes in the game. Now you're gonna see how good of an item this is, because my entire team is currently losing, right? Well, they're not losing too hard, but they're losing. Check this out. If you have Eclipse and Profane Hydra, you gain a lot of damage. And most importantly, if you have this combo, whether you go top, mid, or bottom, whatever you have to do, you have to wave clear. You can actually pressure opponents super hard with this build. Okay, that shouldn't matter. They've got him. I'll wait for my Q to come back here so I get it back faster. Oh, that guy's done too. My damage is too high.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Has destroyed a turret.
Yep, and we go back again. This time, the next item we're going to go for will be Sundered Sky. Sundered Sky is super strong consistently. So like regardless of what you're playing against, like Sundered Sky is the type of item that in theory could be build against anything. Really strong item. If you ever feel worried about, you know, building items, like Sundered Sky is always super optimal in this champion. Take this too, because it's not being taken right now. I'll jump across. Okay, let's go. I'll take the fight here.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Apparently there's like 4 people in mid lane. And we also pick up this to push our lead a little bit. I'll jump across here. There's no red buff. Think I'm strong enough. Ooh. Okay, these guys are apparently stronger than I thought they were. I was actually ready for the 1 versus 4. 2000 damage from Akali. I really regret like inting on the Akali here because I was actually worth like a big value. 2000 damage is a lot of damage. Alright, so that's fine. We can go into 2 build paths. We can decide to go into the build path that I was playing this game, which is going to be Sundered Sky, then Shojin. And then with the last item being Static Gauge. You can also go for Distance and Wall eventually. Also really solid items. I want to retry another team fight. Wait, let me pick this up. Akali's top lane. See if I can catch up here. I want to try and fight Akali now. Okay. Nice. Yeah, that will make a massive difference. Let's push next wave. We can pick up the roses, but I think I might just move forward so I can. I need to pick up the big one for sure. Spawns in 12 seconds, so I want my teammates to group for it. I think I might just push my lead here. Whoops, I messed up my ward. I wanted to ward across. I'm gonna have to take a risk now. Gonna vision on them. Guys, see the Briar, so we should be okay. Oh, no jungle camp. I think they might actually. I'm gonna ping for this because I think they're gonna fight for it if I start. Yeah. Nice. I think we could do it right away. I don't think they will even notice. Yeah, they don't seem to notice. We get it for free. That's what I like about this ping. Nice. Okay, time to backport. We go for the next. I think I might just build into the build that I was planning out. So we're gonna go Sundered Sky, and then we go into the Shojin. Let me go for that too. So yeah, we go Sundered Sky. Then the 4th item will be Shojin, and then the last item will be the Stair Gauge. Just like their bot lane grouped up. Definitely moving here. I'll fight them. I'll try and show from the back so they don't know what I'm up to. Oh, they don't seem interested. They weren't exactly going for me here.
turret has been destroyed.
Nice.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
No red buff. The Jack will spawn in 45, so we should stay around here. I'm going to try and push one more wave out because that means that they must farm it, and then we can just walk to the dragon and we can possibly like get it for free, or we can just win the entire team fight, or this happens. Hitting. Okay. I wanted to get at least one kill with my ult. That's hilarious. I wish I had my ult. It's like 10 seconds. Yo, my ultimate is like 2 seconds, man. This has gotta be the most disappointing thing of all. I could have won the entire team fight. The timing was just terrible. We might possibly lose the dragon. Spawning like 25, so we have to wait for a while. I'm sure if they don't start it now, we can just walk towards it after 14 seconds. Yeah, they seem to walk towards it like Briar is, but the Garen is top lane. He's not in the team fight, so if my teammates go here now, we can secure it. I'm probably as fast as Garen is if he's gonna move within the objective now. Yeah. We'll start it. I'll use it like a bait. I was trying to auto tech and then flash so I can use the effect as well. Heal back. Actually losing this stuff? Most damage is coming from Akali for sure. We shouldn't be losing those fights because the Garen is like on the opposite side. It's actually a 5 against 4. It's looking bad. Okay. Seems like we're gonna have to go back to the side lanes. Team fighting is still like possible. But we need a solid Ash Arrow. I'm very confident that we can win like a team fight. We need a perfect Ash Arrow. I'm gonna ask for it. I cannot believe like how this is going. Like again, like I could have I could have healed back so much if I also had the auto on Thresh. Every time I go in for a kill, they always survive. I could have turned it this round too. It's a bit sad. This might possibly cost us everything now. Like, there's definitely nothing wrong in terms of like damage an hour, and we have so much damage. Like, Aatrox in this game is really good. Our team comp should technically, like in theory, be very good into theirs as well. All we're missing is just that one solid Ashe era and having the team grouped in a specific way. We've been getting Akali so far, for the most part. Okay, last item we go for is going to be the Aatrox Cage. I have to group up with them, because if they die now, then we lose also the Baron. So we have to go for this. We could probably like set up the Baron. I'll use this as a bait. So I'm looking for a team fight right here. Okay, I've had to dash it. Oh, Skarner misses the ability. Nope, we lose that fight too. Yep. This is not going to be easy to turn anymore. Because they get the Baron now too. We'll see what we can do. Either way, once I get Aatrox Cage, I'm full build, and it's gonna have to come down to my teammates to scale further. Now they go Baron. Like, in terms of levels, it's actually 2 levels for mid that's missing currently, and then there's like multiple levels missing for jungle. That's pretty much it. My AD carry is in fact like 1 level ahead. Let's go again. Need Skarner to move from topside, dragon spawning like 30 seconds. No. This guy's in for a disaster. He saved it. Okay. Yeah, let's go. That's I did not expect like this to happen though. Getting them like catching each one. Fantastic. Getting like multiple resets. Certainly not going to be able to do that. Let's go to the dragon. Yep, stole their red buff as well. Okay, Aatrox Cage it is. Let's go back. I could, in theory, also sell my boots and get something else as a replacement as well, and I think it could possibly be this. Okay, here we go. Let's just go for a team fight. I'm ready. I need my teammates to group. There's no Briar here, so that's great. Okay. Well, Aatrox top lane. That's your answer. Nice. Alright, man. Hey, this is Aatrox top lane. Thank you much for watching today's Aatrox video. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.